Hello there and a very happy new year to you. Welcome to the Media Coach video tip, first one of 2019 obviously. And this is a perfect time of the year to tidy up your speech or speeches if you have several. What do I mean by that? Well, at this time of year I review all of my speeches, all of my keynote speeches, and I think, what's happened in the last 12 months that is not in my speech? What's happened to me? What stories have I experienced? What things have I heard? What evidence have I seen that might require me to change my speech? Is anything out of date? Is there anything I have in my speech which is no longer true? For example, sometimes a theory, a psychological theory, a theory about anything can have been debunked or altered. And it's very, very important that you reflect that in your speech. But I think most importantly of all, I look for elements that my audience won't connect with anymore. Now, that could be something that happened 4 or 5 years ago. In some people's cases, they're sort of talking about things that happened 25, 30, 40, even 50 years ago. You've got to remember that your audience is connecting to what you're saying. They're trying to connect all the time to what you're saying. And if you never change anything that you say, your audience may lose that connection. So it's a difficult thing to do because sometimes you don't want to throw away a great story. I'm not saying you have to throw away great stories. My rule of thumb is that I get rid of about 1/3 of the content of my speeches at this time every year. So now's the time. Have a look at your speeches, decide what is absolutely essential, keep that in obviously, decide what you want to add in, something that's happened to you through the year, and then decide on elements that you think are no longer relevant and just take them out. Rework your speeches, and you'll find that when you're delivering your speeches well, you'll be more invested in them because they're not the same old thing that you're doing over and over again. So this is the time of year to look very, very closely at your speeches, do a harsh edit, and make sure that your speeches remain up to date and relevant. I wish you the very best of luck.